So I wanted to show off this box I had from 2012 that was up in my closet. And I actually thought the box had a bunch of basketball cards or baseball cards or something in it from my uncle that I was going to give back. But instead it's something I totally forgot about. Video game swag and collector's items. Well, what could that mean? Well, I put these in here, so ignore that. All of these still in like plastic for most of them. Keychains and Cooking Mama little dolls. Basically like a bunch of pre-order bonuses and swag stuff from GameStop, from when I worked at GameStop. A lot of these Super Mario 3D Land keychains. Another Cooking Mama doll. And then I've got in the bottom a bunch of those little comics and the maps that come with stuff. 3D glasses from Green Lantern. Like, there's a ton of stuff in here. Freaking Okami little paintbrush and stuff. Like an entire shoebox full of this stuff. I used to do giveaways with it back in probably 2012 and 2013 until I realized just how expensive shipping was for this stuff. But I totally forgot about it. And then this, I actually just bought like, probably back in 2012, but I bought it myself. I just kept it in here. But holy crap, man. Little zombie dude. A Microsoft can opener thing, bottle opener. I forgot about this. We'll have to do something good with this. I definitely want to open up the Lego superhero thing at some point on a channel. Alright, so I finally edited some videos. Not the vlogs yet, unfortunately, but I really need to get my OBS series. I did an OBS multi-platform 20-part tutorial series, and I've only edited, or up until today, I'd only edited and uploaded 5 parts. And so I needed to kick butt, so I edited 2 more, and I'm going to get those rendering, and I'm going to have a much needed shave. So I'm going to spend some time shaving off this crap. I literally haven't shaved since like my wisdom teeth surgery, and it's starting to feel it, and it's itchy and stuff. So I'm going to take care of that. I've made some progress here. I moved the printer that was down there to the closet, so I was able to get some of those books off the floor and generally kind of compact this stuff. Moved the toys over here for now, so that way I could just keep discs and books up here. So we're starting to reclaim some floor space for sure. Still going to be a very long road. Also, I had to order, which was like $100 for both, but I had to order plastic floor mats because my chair, when I push around on it with my full weight, you know, just like using force, it was actually getting caught on the carpet. And this is brand new carpet. Got to keep it safe, got to take care of it. So I ordered some plastic floor mats for both of us that are just going to come out to like here, so we can roll around and be okay. And then I found this gem from when I had a playroom set up in our basement when I was a kid. This is prior to like the flood and all that jazz. And it's an AV switcher for video game systems. Well, this is actually going to come in handy because when I hook up my retro systems, I'll be able to just hook them all up to this and then run the single output here to my capture card and not have to switch around a bunch of cables. So I'm really glad I kept this. See, this is why I keep stuff a lot of the times, because it really does come back and come to be useful. And we got more dishes, why? Now, some of it's like Tupperware Rubbermaid stuff that we actually needed, so it worked out. It's going to be hard to see the difference, but I am feeling good about our progress. And I actually went ahead and, I don't know which box this is in, I pulled out and cleaned up my Super Nintendo. And so it is looking pretty clean and fresh. And so that'll go in the retro game setup as well once I figure out how I'm doing that. I'm slowly getting more floor space back. It's working well. And my videos are almost done rendering, so I'm gonna fix me some lunch and watch a couple videos while those upload and I eat, and we'll see if we can't tackle that giant box under there. But I'm getting excited. It is Sunday afternoon, so it's a lot later in the just general time frame than I was hoping. As I wanted to have a lot of progress done to show too, but I'm not getting a hell of a lot done, but I'm getting some done, and it's gonna go well. Our next big thing to tackle is actually just gonna be shelving up this area. We'd be it with bookshelves. There's a couple options from the house that Mom offered me that I'm gonna look into, etc. But that's gonna be the back of my video shooting area. So some shelves for all my games and displays and collector's editions, etc. Oh, and the capture system for all of these consoles, although this will swap out for the Xbox One, assuming it really does have good Xbox 360 support, the capture setup is about to get funky. Because I'm going to have that for my PS2, the original Elgato Game Capture HD for the other retro consoles, and then my Magewell card down there for the normal consoles. So it's about to get, and then everything running through the streamer too. So it's about to get funky up in here. Look at my little bitty bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Little bitty bowl. Alright, I at least feel like I've made a ton of progress today. And of course the air conditioner kicks on as soon as I go record. It's actually cool enough outside still that I can leave it off for the most part. It gets stuffy in here because of the computer being on and me doing a bunch of running around. But it's still in like, actually let me check my phone. It was really cool, just generally like cool feeling outside. Okay, my phone says 90 degrees. I have a feeling that's not updated. Yeah, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, which is extremely cool for this area. For this time too. Like I said, last weekend when we were actually moving, it was in the high 90s. But, so here's a look at the room on the whole. Suddenly lots of floor space there. Feels really good. I emptied out 2 totes and got a tote full of stuff I may donate. Gonna run it by Chew somewhat. Haven't even started on that yet. I have lots of office supply stuff I can't really start to deal with yet. And then I'm running into another problem is I have that box and that shoe box filled of cord stuff that more stuff that I don't want a whole lot of access to. And I already filled an entire tote of that and buried it in the closet, so I'm not entirely sure what to do, because I don't want that much more, but I have that much more. I already threw away a ton of boxes, got a ton more here to throw away. I'm essentially taking garbage out like multiple times a day or every day now, but I'm okay with that, because that means I'm getting rid of a lot. In this closet here, I have the Windows 98 computer, a cheapo little empty computer case there, and then my Define R5 with my little mini build that I did for the review, that I'm saving those. I may get rid of the smaller one at some point. And then that's a tote of cables I don't want, an old printer that I'm actually considering adding to the donate pile now, and then power supply, and then that little loot crate box is my GTX 660. And then I have another printer and a box of toys right there. So we're starting to fill closets and stuff, which I'm not too happy about, but we're getting to the end at the same time, so I'm not sure where this balance is going to be struck. But I am actually going to post an ad on Facebook of any local people who want the printer, and we'll go from there. This is the most serious unboxing I've ever done. A USB flash drive, 8 gigabytes. It's got a monkey tail. Nope. I gotta say, I had really low expectations for today. I started today out with a late start again because I would not get up at my alarm because I could not get to sleep last night again. And so I had a very late start to my day, and I just frankly did not expect to get much done. I just was already defeated. And today has been the most rewarding day of unpacking and organizing that I've ever had. I keep showing these shots, and so you're probably not noticing a huge difference, but I'm hoping as I continue to show them, you see, but I have a freaking floor space. I have floor. Clean floor. All of that is just minor, that's so much more minor than it used to be. I think I'm gonna move Chew's computer to this outside because we're gonna have something on that wall to account for the desk anyway. But Chew's computer is gonna hang out here, which should make wiring things a little tiny bit easier. I don't know, I have a network cable I want to run between the 2 computers that I don't know if it'll reach, but beyond that it should be better. Down here, which it may get kind of dark, is some extra cords that I still am not committed to doing anything with. My Atari kind of like emulator cabinet system thing, Sega Genesis 2014, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, controllers for the Nintendo and PS1 and PS2 and like my multi-taps and stuff. Got this bucket of screws, and this lunchbox here for the Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. I still haven't actually played that or ever looked at that game. I have no idea if it turned out any good. This is mostly Game Boy stuff, and then there's a couple PlayStation memory cards and like a GameCube disc in there, but like handheld Nintendo-esque stuff. And then in this black box is all of my cartridge games. So we have 64, well not all of them, but 64, Nintendo, Super Nintendo kind of stuff, 64 memory card, and then Atari. So many great classic games in here that I'm really excited to check out for a retro gaming series. If you want me to do a collection video of these two videos on the gaming channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know. But yeah, on the whole, it's been incredibly rewarding just to see how much space I've already cleared up. Literally the past week, this living room has only gotten more crowded. And I've finally gotten it to where, I mean, the echo is loud. The echo is literally more intense because I've cleared out so much space. I've gotten to so much. I still got some dishes stuff that I brought over yesterday that I'll have to get to. I'm not worried about that right now. But even the bedroom's starting to look better. Like, I still have this miscellaneous junk, but I have my shoes in there, cords stored. I'm actually getting rid of that printer I put up there. Still keeping that one because I have like $400 in ink for it, and it's getting to how it should be. I still haven't gone through those toys. Like, a lot of the toy stuff I'm putting off simply because I don't have shelves to store them on. But like old laptops, a netbook I'm gonna maybe play with Linux on, another printer. Just stuff, and it's going where it needs to. I'm actually gonna end up turning that computer, because that actually has a motherboard in it. I'm going to turn it into a streaming machine to stream my network. I have a huge collection of digital video files. I have, you know, movies, TV shows, anime, all that stuff on my network hard drive. So once those are set up, I'm going to want to be able to watch them. And now that I have a dedicated bedroom set up with my TV, I'm going to want to be able to watch them on the TV. And I have my Blu-ray player, but it's not even an internet-capable Blu-ray player. And so instead of only watching what I have on disc, I want to be able to stream some of my video files. So I'm going to set it up in that corner. It's already in the Define R5, so it's already in a quiet case, but I'll probably unplug a couple of the fans, keep it nice and quiet, and have it set up to stream my videos and stuff from there. And then I can also sync it up with iTunes, because I have some of those, you know, digital HD copies of Blu-rays, and then Flickster, which is where those other movies are, and then stream my actual video files. And that should be pretty awesome. Kitchen, or the fridge, is also a lot more crowded, as I'm basically sticking all of my magnet stuff to there for now. I'm making some serious progress, and I'm really excited to bring Shu over before she goes to work tomorrow just to show it off. And next is to tackle this tote. Well, actually next is to, that is like keepsake stuff that'll go in the closet. Next is to look at that bag with the sandals on top, because it's got tons of miscellaneous stuff. But that's like the last major bag or box of stuff that I have left. And then after that, I will want to tackle this tote, which has all these setup cords, because Shu's computer doesn't even have power yet. I gotta figure out how to run all the audio and start setting up the mixer and start trying to organize the cables and figuring out how I want to implement the other consoles, etc. And I gotta leave room for the Xbox One. So, which, by the way, if you want to contribute to the Xbox One purchase by any chance, there will be a link to my Twitch profile. And on my Twitch profile, I have a donation button, and you will show up in the top donations on my streams if you donate to that page. If you donate during a stream, you'll actually get the little pop-up, so-and-so has donated such and such money, and then you can maybe leave like a custom message or something through Twitch alerts. Just in case you want to contribute, I'm not by any means trying to push that. I just wanted to mention it when I mentioned the Xbox One, as I'm trying to run that while I stream to help mitigate some of the costs, since we did just move in and it's very, very expensive and rent is expensive, etc. It's 10:12 p.m. right now. I am feeling incredibly good about today. It has been so rewarding. I don't know, I didn't expect to get anything done, and I got so much done. And I've also watched through my entire backlog of YouTube videos. I don't think I actually showed the tabs before, but I'm watching a Barnacules vlog right now. But that's like a tutorial video I'm waiting to watch. Then I have 1, 2, 3, and this video. It was literally like I had about 12 videos queued up, and then I also had ones that, you know, were new that I hadn't even opened up in new tabs. And so I've blown through all those videos, and I've gotten a lot of stuff done, so I can start getting back to actually working. I also edited 2 of my OBS tutorials, so I'm about halfway through that series. I'm hoping I can get that done this week. Because I'll need to actually start putting videos out this week, and I'm not ready to put normal content out yet. But so much done. It's been an incredible day, so I appreciate you all sticking with us with these crazy moving vlogs. It's been great. And then since half of that outlet is out, at the moment I'm hooking this up, which I got when I was working at Staples, and I never had a use for it, because here, I'm gonna unplug it real quick. It has this little thing, which didn't line up with one of my outlets and prevented it from going in like the top part of an outlet or anything like that. But since I only have 2 of these working, since I'm not going to plug anything too heavy in here above the sink, because that'd be stupid and dangerous, I'm just going to use this little splitter. It's got surge protector and its own grounding, and then I got the little side sockets here as per the name. Side socket. No, that's not sponsored spot. And then the ones on that side as well. So today has been amazing. I gotta charge this camera again because I'm using my little handheld one instead of the camcorder. And I'm just gonna keep on working. You may or may not see me again tonight. Thanks for watching. Just got done streaming again for another hour and a half or so, doing some more of that Destiny grind and had a blast. I am loving streaming from this internet. And to give you all an idea of how this works, and this is just a very quick idea. So I have my microphone arm here, which I can hold off to the side and then pull up out of the way. And then this monitor actually pulls out away from the wall and it comes out further, and I put the webcam on top to stream, and then I can push it up out of the way when I'm not streaming. That was hard to do with one hand, sorry. And I got my proper microphone hooked up now. Again, none of the cables or anything are final, but I have that hooked up now, so I actually sound decent. So big shout out to Blizzard Ball and Tim Vet and Favio and a couple other people kept coming out to the stream so far, and I'm having a blast. So make sure you're following us on Twitch, twitch.tv/eposvox. Now that I can actually do so effectively and without people in the background and dogs and little sisters and family, been having a great time with it. So that actually woke me up a little bit. So I'm gonna fix me another e-potato, like from the tutorial video that was in a previous movie vlog, and do a little bit more cleanup before I go to bed. The only reason I'm actually letting myself fix more food and do all this is because I've been having trouble sleeping. So I'd rather do something until I'm super tired than go on and lay down early and spend the whole time just wide awake and watching Arrow. So we'll see how it goes. Let's eat it's gonna be a smaller e-potato. I think I'm just gonna fix one. And we'll see if we get anything done. Cable management isn't great, but I have gotten Chew's computer hooked up, at least for now. It's got a it's got like a 20-foot long or something Ethernet cable, so at some point I will want to buy a short enough one to reach, but long enough to reach, or like long enough to reach but not this long, because none of my normal long ones reach quite this far. Got an interesting setup for her so she can have dedicated audio. I've got Monitor O2 US Dragon DAC from Musaland that I ended up not liking to use over top of my Focusrite. And so I have it so she can use headphones right here, and they sound pretty good, but then run the normal headphone line up to the monitor to use the monitor speakers instead of those crappy desktop speakers that took wall power. Try to make things a bit more flexible because it's always going to output to the TV or to the monitor, so we can just turn that down or mute it or whatever, but then she can also plug in headphones and listen that way. Still don't have a mic for her because again I want a monitor mount or mic mount, and I'm hoping if I get one with a clip system like this, then it will be able to clip around this, so I can just put it like on this side, just like right here, but that's thicker than the normal desk, but I'm sure it'll still fit. Lots of floor space, but it is now after 3 a.m. so I've got to get up decently early to go to pick up Chew, so hopefully I'll be able to sleep since I stayed up so late. I don't feel tired, but I'm gonna try to sleep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for your support and everything. Again, thanks to everybody who came out to the live streams. Please go follow our Twitch and come check out our live streams if you haven't been. And stay subscribed to the vlog channel. Let us know if you're let us know what your favorite moment from the vlogs have been so far. And I'll see you next time.